So I just wanted to come on here and speak about real quick to somebody who may have experienced having a narcissistic parent. We gotta stick together, because boy, it's rough. There are days where I hate making decisions for myself, and I seen this on a post recently where it was like the child who was raised by somebody with NPD, how they felt underdeveloped, more underdeveloped than their friends. And I understood that completely, because while I feel like I am intelligent, there were a lot of topics that my friends were more that they knew more about than me. And I'm gonna tell you why I feel that way, or feel that it happens with people who've been raised by narcissists. And that's because a lot of the times, since that narcissistic person wants to have control over you, they also make it so that you only depend on them, or that you only come to them for questions, and they give you their answers, and they don't want you to go to anybody else because they want that control over you. They want to control how you think and control what you believe. So when you're only going to them for advice, per se, they can tell you whatever the heck they want you to believe, and a lot of the times it be crap. And yes, they definitely can tell you lies, which is what they do. So they may have given you information on a subject that was not very adequate, and then you mess around and you go to your friends with this information, then your friends looking at you like you crazy. It has definitely happened to me a lot, and I'm not going to specify who I was raised by, because I just don't want to do that, honestly. And I do have a lot of sympathy for people who have this disorder. While I don't fuck with them, I don't want nobody to attack them, just because I don't. But yeah, they'll give you information that is just crazy, and it keeps you in this box, and it keeps you from seeing the real way that things are. They manipulate you. So I just want to speak to anybody who is raised by people with that disorder, and say that you are not stupid. It took me a long time to realize that, and I'm gonna tell you how I'm getting over the feeling of needing to be validated by other people. First off, I realized that everybody makes mistakes. As cliche as that sound, you have to drill that into your head. Nobody's perfect. A lot of people are very self-conscious over the things that they do every day, and a lot of people question the things that they do. So yeah, that's what I got to keep telling myself. You're not dumb. You're only doing what you was taught. You're only going off of the information that you were taught, and what you have to do now is just reprogram yourself. And I do that by watching this man named Wayne Dyer. He passed away in 2015, but I'm telling you, he was such a great teacher, of just being patient with yourself, and you attract what you are, not what you want. So it's one of those things where you gotta fake it till you make it. Fake like you feel like you are the smartest person in the world, and the universe will naturally you'll naturally start feeling that way, and you'll naturally place yourself in situations where you can see that growth in yourself. Y'all look at my baby. That's my other baby in the back. Yeah, and this is a little piece of advice for anybody who is feeling resentment towards somebody who you were raised by, who you felt was a narcissist. I was the angriest person in the world. I did not want to forgive them. I constantly thought about how they did me wrong, how I was gaslighted, manipulated, all of the above. Because I swear, this person, it looks like they went into a textbook and like they copied and pasted all the information in the textbook on themselves. Like they are a textbook narcissist. I don't like to say the word narcissist too often because nowadays a lot of people is using that word. But many people are just assholes, for lack of better words. They're mean, but that doesn't necessarily qualify somebody to be a narcissist. A narcissist, you have to have several, or you have to have those character traits, a lot of them, and you have to constantly be doing things that, you know, narcissists do, like constantly, because everybody can be narcissistic, trust me. But yeah, anybody who's just mean, that doesn't make them narcissists, y'all. But I'd bet my bottom dollar that they are one. If they went to a doctor to get diagnosed, well, she's asleep. But you guys, moral of the story is no amount of anger, no amount of hurt, no amount of resentment, no amount of continuously going over what they did to you in the past is going to change what happened. And you have got to drill that in your head. So while that person is going on about their life like they did nothing to you, you sitting there and being hurt, just think about it. What is that going to do? Nothing. I personally kept looking up videos on how to attract happiness in my life and how to let the past go. And the affirmations, listening to those things while I was asleep, it definitely helped, because it constantly put in my mind that you need to let the past go. And you are a happy person. You can be a happy person. You can attract happiness. It's about what you're willing to allow in your life and what you're willing to let affect you. Unfortunately, in life, sometimes we're dealt bad cards. But it's up to you. It's up to us on not letting that affect us any longer. We have this huge road ahead of us. And if we want success, if we want to be happy, it's up to us. Yeah, that's right. It's up to us, baby. I remember people used to tell me that, and I'm like, bro, y'all don't understand what I went through. Y'all don't understand how I feel. But I recently became sick and tired of being sick and tired. I have 2 kids. I can't walk around being depressed and being stressed. That's not what life is all about. Everybody goes through things, and we go through unfair situations. But y'all, life is too short. It's way too short to sit here and dwell on negativity. So people, all my people who were also raised by parents, or because I know everybody wasn't raised by their own actual parent, but parents, siblings, cousins, aunts who had NPD, I know that y'all could get through this. You're stronger than you could ever imagine. And I'm praying for every single one of you. And yeah, these are just my 3 a.m. thoughts. I hope I don't come off as careless in my videos, because I watch my videos back, and I'll be like, dang, from the outside looking in, it doesn't look like I go through anything. Like, yeah, I may talk about being depressed and all that stuff, but my exterior does not reflect what's going on the inside. It really doesn't. And I feel like a lot of the times I'm not good at articulating myself, and I'm trying to get better at that. But y'all, it's so much going on the inside of my head, that whenever I try to talk, everything comes out like jumbled up, and my points be all over the place. So y'all may be like, okay, what is you talking about? So I'm gonna start writing down my points for these videos, and I think practice will make perfect. The more I do these videos, the better I'll become. Yes, y'all, I am praying for all of you. I'm praying for myself, and I am praying for the person who I was raised by, who has this disorder. I don't want to sit here and be inhumane and act like, you know, they're this monster, even though it felt like that. I'm still a person too. I just don't know. And excuse this box spring in the back, y'all. I had a fire in my house in October of last year, and I'm still trying to like unpack things. So yeah. All right, let me go ahead and get back to my daughter, because one of them fell asleep and the other one, I think she's still a little active. So yeah, I'm gonna go and feed her some more grits. All right, bye.